Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, you folks, I'm Platter videos, series videos I do for the wine. I work over there, try out food and drink items. I eat the stuff, I drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm going to talk about the stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks. Anybody else remember the movie Weekend at Bernie's? I'm sure you do, but ask yourself this: why? I mean, yes, it's a ridiculous premise and everything like that, and like it's kind of a fun movie. Can you name any of the stars? Did any of them go on to have like illustrious careers? No. All you remember is that there was a guy with sunglasses who was dead, who if you went over there and played music, nice tropical beat, he'd go over there and dance around and seem like he was still alive, even though he still had to be rotting. But anyway, folks, I'm inside my truck today. I'm going to do a review for you. But while I am in my truck, I'm not wearing my grody work stuff today. It's because I went out to go over there and grab some food, and I found some stuff to review. Specifically, I just got through doing 3 reviews for Firehouse subs, so go watch those if you're interested. But I am wearing a cool shirt when I wear a cool shirt. I like to highlight the shirt. What cool shirt am I wearing? Boom! Still wearing my Tron Bond shirt. I called it my Misadventures of Tron Bond shirt in the first 2 reviews I did with it on. But going off the Gustav design here, this is clearly more her and her Marvel vs. Capcom design. But I love Tron Bond. She's a character from the Mega Man Legends games. She's an antagonist, occasionally protagonist. She did have one game of her own. I love her. I love this shirt. It's a great shirt. I'm not sure if this is the one I bought for myself or the one my buddy Dan bought for me. But it doesn't matter because he doesn't watch my reviews anyway. But anyway, folks, what am I going to try for y'all today? Well, like I said, I did go over there, try some Firehouse subs. Then I was on my way back. I went over there, stopped off at a little gas station, and I found something I didn't expect to see. Because, folks, we're going to try, boom! It is! Ha ha ha! Let's try to... It's Sprite, but not just any Sprite. You can see it's orange. It's Sprite Tropical Mix. So, why am I excited? Hopefully. So here's the thing, folks. I think that this is something that I used to like a lot when I was younger. So, back when I was in, like, probably the middle of my high school career, Sprite went over there and they decided to come out with some wacky new flavors, some stuff that they're going to try. One of which was a tropical mix. So I'm hoping that this is that. I don't know if it's going to be exactly that, and I haven't had it in such a long time that who knows if I'll even remember, but I'm happy, folks. Although I am a bit sad. Sprite has gone for this very minimalist design when it comes to their packaging and everything. I kind of get it, but like I miss the goofiness, and the Sprite remix bottles were always really neat looking. So, but anyway, let's give it a shot, folks. That smells familiar, folks. That smells familiar. I love this stuff, man. We eventually got at the vending machine at my high school. Oh, dude. Whenever I could rustle up a few bucks. I think it was like 75 cents at that point in time. I'm sure now it's like $53.84 for a goddamn Sprite at in a vending machine. It smells wonderful. It smells Spritey, but then also wonderful and tropically. Yeah, that's it. That's definitely it. That makes me happy. It's so cool. Like, we're getting all these old drinks back. I did reviews for the Snapple Elements flavors. Go watch those videos. I did... Just recently, they brought back Mountain Dew Pitch Black, so I did 3 reviews for those. Go watch those videos. And now, out of nowhere, we're getting Sprite freaking Tropical Mix back. What do I need now? I've got most of them back. 7-Up did one, where it was like they inverted the 7 and the up, and it was like DNL, I think, or some shit. Like, we got Pepsi Blue back a couple years ago. I'd like to see that come back around. Just make it a seasonal thing. We could get Crystal Pepsi back again. I'd be okay with that. I'm liking it, folks. Everything old is new again. I really like this. I still really like this. That's the key thing. Because, especially since it's been so long since I've had it, this could have been absolutely terrible. Maybe my stupid high school brain was, my high school brain still thought Disturbed was okay. They're not. They're just not. I'm sorry if you like Disturbed. Does even Disturbed like Disturbed? I think that's an actual question you could ask. I'm sure David Draymond likes himself. Seems to be a very high on himself individual. Going into weird places with the band Disturbed. I'm just not a fan. Just not a fan. But if you are, that's fine. They have some good songs. Just, I don't know. And they're from Illinois, too. So I'd like to like them, but I just don't. But back in high school, I was a little bit down with the sickness. A little bit. I was more of a stupefied guy, though. If I'm honest. I like that one more than down with the sickness. But I like this way more than I like anything that Disturbed has ever done. To describe it, it's still Sprite at the base. So you're still getting that very, the thing that I like about Sprite compared to 7-Eleven, or compared to 7-Up, it's very crisp. It has this nice bite to it that I really like about it. And it still has that. It still carries through. But you get this, and the thing is, with Sprite, even when they do Cherry Sprite, which, by the way, I did it, I don't know if it'll have been posted or not yet, but I did a comparison between Cherry 7-Up and Cherry Sprite. And even with Cherry 7-Up, they don't go out of their way to make it cherry flavored. It's Sprite with cherry in it. That is the case with this. It's Sprite, but with a tropical hit. So it's still Sprite first. It just has this nice sort of, I would consider it to be sort of almost like a mango pineapple kind of taste to it, but it's not super strong. It's not pineapple Fanta or anything like that. The Sprite is still leading the way. The tropical aspect is just kind of riding the wave. And the cool thing is you get the very sort of refreshing tropical aspect of it with the crispness of the Sprite. And it's just, I love it, man. I'm super down with this. I've only been able to find this at one gas station, so I don't know how available it is yet. Hopefully I can find some 12 packs or something of this, because between this and the Pitch Black, I'm going to be over here partying like it's fucking 2004, folks. I'm just going to be, what was the dance in 2004? I don't know. I wasn't doing it. I don't dance. You can see that. I shouldn't be dancing. It's not a good thing. It makes people sad. One of my life goals, because I'm not a dancer. I'm just not a dancer. I don't have a lot of rhythm. Plus I'm into, heavy metal and stuff, so I'm more of a moshing kind of guy. But I do have a life goal to go over there and learn how to flawlessly execute the Thriller dance from Michael Jackson. Just bust that out one day, and that's the only dance that I know how to do, but I can do it flawlessly. One day, folks. Better get to it before I get too old and fat. But anyway, I super duper like this. 2 questions have to be asked, though. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it to other people? Yes and yes. Yes and yes. I will absolutely get another one of these, for sure. Excuse me, like I said, depending on availability, hopefully I can get a hold of it easier, but I don't want to have to keep coming out to this one gas station. Excuse me. But if I have to, folks, I will. To get this. And in terms of recommending it to other people, I definitely, if you like Sprite, you have to like Sprite. I'll say that right off the bat. Because this isn't a thing, like I said, it's Sprite-centric. It's just adding to the Sprite flavor. So if you don't like Sprite, not going to like it. But if you like Sprite, I do think it's something absolutely you should check out. And if you're a little bit middle of the road on Sprite, I'd still say try it, because I think that maybe it'll push you a little bit more in that direction. Because it's tropical and it's wonderful, and it's probably be good to mix with something, but I don't know enough about mixing stuff to say what it would be good to mix with. But it is really good, and I like it. So, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. And folks, you can go in there and have yourselves a truly tropical rest of your life. I mean, now, I'm entirely honest, I'm not a tropical guy. clearly. I like to wear a lot of black, pale, kind of fat. And yeah, it doesn't work well for me. But I like tropical related things. So, very final two things, folks. Number one, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But we can't do it all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you do, folks. You try not to be an asshole. It's not always the easiest thing in the world to do, folks. I mean, for me, I've been having a pretty good day. Got to eat some subs. Found some Sprite remix, tropical mix. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing okay. But not every day am I going to be so fortunate to go over there and find delicious early 2000s nostalgic drinks. I mean, who knows? Maybe the next time I go over there to review something, I'll find the DNL or I'll find Orbits or some shit like that, and I can review that too. I never had Orbits back in the day. I'd like to try them though. Maybe one day. But if I find myself in a situation where that isn't the case, I might be prompted to be a little bit assholeish depending on what the circumstances are. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in my life, hopefully do better for myself and for those around me, and hopefully we can all do that. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there, maybe you're going to be fortunate enough to find yourself some Sprite Tropical Mix, as I have done here today. And maybe you're going to go over there and you're going to like it as much as I have. And you're going to go over there, you're going to drink it up, it's going to be wonderful. It's going to get you thinking, not just about Sprite Tropical Mix, but about Weekend at Bernie's. And you're going to go over there and be like, you know what? What's to say we can't have a Weekend at Bernie's 3? I'm sure those two guys who are the lead actors are probably still alive and presumably managing some 7-Eleven somewhere. Maybe that's when I'll run into them. I'll find some more Sprite remix and one of them will be there. To be fair, I wasn't paying that much attention to who was working at the one I was at. But maybe you get them back together. Is the Weekend at Bernie's guy still alive? If he's dead, it almost kind of makes it better. You can just dig up his skeleton and Weekend at Bernie's the whole thing. You put sunglasses on him, nobody will notice a damn thing. You'll make millions, folks. Millions. I'm just saying. Or conversely, maybe go watch Weekend at Bernie's? I don't know if that's a thing that you should do or not, but hell, it's the weekend at the time I'm doing this. Go crazy. Bye.